December 30th, 2025. The Taiwan Strait is tense. Chinese warships and fighter jets loom just beyond the horizon, their presence impossible to ignore. The early morning air is thick with anticipation, as the world's attention turns to these contested waters. The hum of engines and distant roar of jets echo across the sea, a constant reminder of the fragile peace that hangs in the balance. On a Taiwanese Coast Guard vessel, sailors monitor radar screens, tracking every move. Their eyes scan for the slightest change, every blip on the screen a potential threat. The crew works in tense silence, communicating in hushed tones, knowing that vigilance is their first line of defense. These drills aren't a surprise attack, but a clear message. China is watching, and so is the world. Cameras from international media capture every maneuver, broadcasting the standoff to millions. The drills are a show of strength, a calculated display meant to test resolve and send a warning. For Taiwan's western coast, this is the new normal. Fishermen reroute, sirens wail for drills, and daily life is shadowed by unease. Children wake to the sound of alarms, and families check the news before heading out. The rhythm of daily life is interrupted, replaced by a constant undercurrent of anxiety. The sailors know they're outnumbered, but every patrol is an act of defiance, a statement of sovereignty. Each mission is a reminder that Taiwan will not be intimidated, and that its defenders stand ready, no matter the odds. Each maneuver is reported to Taipei, every action scrutinized for signs of escalation. In the command center, officers analyze data and prepare for any scenario, aware that a single misstep could change everything. The question isn't if the next drill will come, but when, and how close it will bring Taiwan to the brink. For now, the world watches and waits, holding its breath as the tension in the Taiwan Strait continues to build. Beijing sees Taiwan as a breakaway province, and President Xi Jinping has made reunification a national mission. The military drills are a show of force, frequent, intense, and designed to intimidate. China's goal tests Taiwan's defenses, gather intelligence, and make the threat of invasion feel constant. These exercises often coincide with foreign visits or pro-democracy statements, sending a warning to the world: stay out. It's coercive diplomacy. Pressure Taiwan, isolate it, and project Chinese strength at home and abroad. For Xi, these drills are about more than military readiness. They're about cementing China's dominance in the region. Taiwan isn't backing down. Despite mounting pressure from Beijing, the island remains steadfast in its determination to protect its sovereignty and way of life. The resolve of its people and leaders is stronger than ever. President Lai Ching-te has condemned China's tactics, calling for unity and resilience. His administration is boosting defense spending to 5% of GDP by 2030, a historic increase aimed at modernizing Taiwan's military and ensuring it can respond to any threat. The focus is on asymmetric defense, investing in advanced missiles, drones, and mobile units designed to make any invasion costly and unpredictable for an adversary. Taiwan's strategy is to maximize its defensive capabilities with innovative technology. Taiwan's partnership with the U.S. is rock solid, with expanded intelligence sharing, joint training exercises, and increased cooperation on defense technology. This alliance sends a clear signal of international support. The island's semiconductor industry, the so-called Silicon Shield, is a global economic linchpin, deterring conflict by making Taiwan's stability vital to the world's technology supply chain. Civil defense training is on the rise, with more citizens participating in emergency drills and preparedness exercises. Public resolve is hardening as people take an active role in national defense. More citizens are preparing for emergencies, united in the belief that democracy must be defended at all costs. Community workshops and classes are empowering ordinary people to contribute to Taiwan's resilience. Taiwan's message to the world is clear. Any invasion would face not just its military, but 23 million determined people, ready to defend their freedom and future together. The world is watching, and so is Taiwan. The island stands united, determined to shape its own destiny in the face of uncertainty. The U.S. is Taiwan's main backer, but its commitment is ambiguous. The Taiwan Relations Act promises support, but whether American troops would fight remains unclear. Strategic ambiguity keeps Beijing guessing. Under President Trump, this ambiguity has deepened, with no explicit promise to defend Taiwan. Trade tensions and confusing statements from U.S. officials have left Taipei anxious and Beijing emboldened. Taiwan fears it could become a bargaining chip in US-China negotiations. For Taiwan, unwavering American support is vital, but recent uncertainty has raised doubts. In a crisis, will the US stand firm or step back? The world's eyes are on Taiwan, not just for politics but for economics. Taiwan produces most of the world's advanced semiconductors, powering everything from phones to cars. War would halt production, triggering a global economic crisis and supply chain chaos. The Taiwan Strait is also a vital shipping lane. Conflict would choke global trade and spike prices everywhere. Beyond economics, this is a clash of systems, democracy versus authoritarianism. A Chinese takeover would embolden autocrats and shake the global order. The stakes: economic stability, democratic values, and the risk of a US-China confrontation. As 2025 draws to a close, the Taiwan Strait stands at a pivotal crossroads, its waters reflecting both uncertainty and hope. This narrow stretch of sea has become one of the world's most closely watched flashpoints, where the fate of millions hangs in the balance. Escalation could mean blockades, missile tests, or even a sudden military standoff. One miscalculation, and open conflict could erupt, drawing in regional and global powers. The risk of war is real, and every maneuver is scrutinized, yet diplomacy offers a fragile hope. Back-channel talks, international summits, and mounting global pressure might convince Beijing that the costs of aggression are simply too high, and that dialogue is the only path forward. Or, a grinding stalemate could set in: constant military pressure, relentless cyber attacks, and a population in Taiwan living with daily uncertainty, always bracing for the next crisis. The future will be shaped by choices made in Beijing, Taipei, and Washington, whether they choose deterrence, diplomacy, or restraint. Each decision carries enormous consequences for the region and the world. The world watches and hopes for peace, but with China's self-imposed 2027 deadline looming ever closer, the pressure on all sides is mounting, and time is running short. The coming years will test the resolve and wisdom of leaders everywhere, and ultimately decide whether the Taiwan Strait remains a dangerous flashpoint, or finally finds a path to lasting calm.